Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Oh, Lord. Okay, what a mess. You can see my messy kitchen. Okay, anyways, so thank you guys. I'm gonna go through this again. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate those of you watching me live. And if you're watching me on the replay, thank you as well. I know you have a choice in how you spend your time. So I appreciate you spending your time with me. My name is Irene Gianos. I am a lifestyle blogger over at theoplife.com, where I talk about living life on purpose, and I talk about all kinds of things from fashion and beauty to interior design to decor to all this good stuff. Every Friday I do cocktail recipes, so you can always go and check out Fuzzy Fridays at theoplife.com. And I'm also the momager to Honestly Margot. You can check out honestlymargot.com. She's my teen entrepreneur daughter, and she makes the most amazing lip balms. If you are a lip balm lover, you can go ahead and check it out there at honestlymargot.com, or you can look at the listing of stores. She's available in stores all across the country and in Canada. So I just wanted to say thank you guys again for tuning in. I know you have a choice, and if you're watching me on the replay as well, I thank you too. And I just want to say in advance, thank you for the hearts, and thank you for sharing. That lets me know that you are enjoying the content I am sharing with you today. So I am going to share with you, hello, hi Deborah, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. So today I'm going to share with you how to get flowers from the grocery store and some little quick tips on making them look absolutely fabulous. So I don't know who does not like fresh flowers. Welcome Canada. So I do not know I love fresh flowers. And sometimes I just going to the grocery store, I see them and they're very inexpensive, so I can just freshen up my room and freshen up my house. And this weekend I'm having company over. This is Greek Orthodox Easter, and I'm Greek Orthodox. So I picked up some flowers today at the store that were inexpensive and they were super easy. I know, that's the only thing. But like I said, I've been going to the grocery store. They're pretty inexpensive, at least these. So I'm going to show you what I got here, and I'm going to show you some tips on making them look extra fabulous, and some things I do that make them really, that just make them go wow. And it's nothing fancy, but it's something that just makes, you can put a little vase in the bathroom, in the powder room, on your kitchen, on your windowsill, on a little vase on your desk, but you can sprinkle flowers throughout the house. And so most people just think of, well, I'll just show you right here. So most people tend to buy something like this and just stick it in a vase. Is that you? Raise your hand. Do you normally just buy flowers like this and just stick them in a vase? That's what most people do. So I'm going to share with you some tips on how to make them look wow, how to make them look fancier, so it doesn't look like you just grabbed a bunch from the grocery store and just stuck them in a vase. There's nothing wrong with that, but I can show you some tips and tricks to make them better. So this bunch was $10. This was $10. I also got roses, and these roses, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. A dozen roses for $10. Okay, seriously, I know, right? So one of the tips I want to suggest to you is to get things that are monochromatic. So these were cheaper. These were $4.87, and there's 5 of them in here. So these are, I know, that's what I'm saying. If you're at the grocery store, check out the prices, because you might be surprised. For $10, you can make your room look really pretty for the weekend, and you're going to have friends come over for cocktails, whatever. And it's just a little extra added touch that just brightens up a space. Even if it's just a little, I'm going to give you I'm going to go on and you'll see what I'm talking about. And here's one more bunch. Look at these, $10. $10. So anyways, so here we go. So my number one tip is buy things that are monochromatic like this. So that's my number one tip. Buy monochromatic like this. The second tip I have for you is don't just buy them all and stick them all, cut them open, stick them just bonk like this in a vase. Get different size vases and make them and get them, you know, where they're not very big, depending on the space you're working with, but get multiple vases of different varying sizes that are smaller and make arrangements of them. So, and what you're going to want to do is cut them down. You're going to want to cut the flowers down to where they open up at the mouth of the vase. So I'm going to show you. So we don't want to just put them in there all leggy and have them all, you know, with the legs all, you know, and all these leaves and everything. I mean, really? So what we're going to do is we're going to take these off. Do you guys put these in? Do you guys ever leave these in, the leaves in there? Do you leave the leaves? Do you leave the leaves? Did you know that I could be funny? So don't leave the leaves because they will get gross and stinky. And by the way, disclaimer, I am not a florist. Just above the water. You leave them just above the water. See, so I take mine off. I take them off just because I feel like it looks a little cleaner. But that's just my preference. Again, I'm not a florist, so I'm not an expert at any of this. These are just little things that I've come up with that I've noticed that make a difference in my home, and people have commented on when I do this. So I'm just going to just use larger vases. Well, you know, you can use larger vases if it's going to be, but the thing is if you use a vase too large, they're going to be leggy and just flop around, right? They're going to just kind of, if you want that looser, softer look, perhaps, I'm going for a little bit of a tighter look. So I'm going to put a little bit of water in here. Need to get a bunch of small ones like that I like that. Yes, and you know what? These are only like a couple dollars, like at Hobby Lobby or Michael's or even at Walmart. I mean, they've got a craft section at the Super Walmart. So basically, I'm going to just chop these down. And you know, I just kind of see, okay, I just trying to kind of gauge, okay, that's too tall. Okay, and I just kind of play with it till I get it right. Let's see, I'm going to stick this in. No, that's still too tall. Now I'm going to show you what I mean by too tall. This is what happens when they're too tall. That's not the look I'm going for. So I'm going to cut them down even more. I'll cut them down even more. Okay, as they're getting shorter, do you see this? How pretty that looks instead? It's just tighter. And the orange, the color of the flowers just pops, right? Versus having them all branched out. You want to group them together. So one of them seems a little bit long right here. I'm going to just trim it a little bit. And I like to remove, that's why I remove the greens. Yes, much nicer. So there we go. I cut that one a little bit tighter. And this one needs to be, when it starts hanging over, that's when you know. And I wish that this camera, I wish I had my camera where it was lower, my phone where it was lower. Okay, ta-da. And now they are tight. The only greenery is just right above the bud. So if you had an arrangement like this, see, yes. So if you had, you know, like this and like this, if I put the pink ones here, this one here, the orange one here, the yellow ones here, and obviously, so this is only 5 buds here, right? These are only 5. So obviously this has a dozen roses. So I could sprinkle them. I could do another 6 here perhaps. And then maybe do like 2 here. And use interesting things. If you've got like do you guys ever see like glass milk bottles? Find something that's even interesting, even like a Perrier glass bottle, that if you can find the short one. But if you've got a couple of extra little leftovers of the big roses, stick 1 or 2 in here and stick it in a powder room. Now, what about this mixed arrangement? Okay, so what I would do is I would break them up and get the like colors together, get the similar colors together. So I'm going to, I want to move this. I had the hardest time figuring out how I'm going to set this up for you guys to watch me. So I'm going to move this. Let's go over to the other side of my kitchen. Let's go over here. Okay, so, okay, we're here. Can you see me? Okay, can you guys see me? I'm going to go like this because I want you to see the flowers while I'm talking to you. So I've got here this bunch of flowers. And, okay, I'm going to see if I can raise this up. I've got my big vase here that I'm going to rest this on. Okay. Oh, wish me luck that my phone doesn't fall. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I've got my flowers here. And I'm going to break them up into colors that match, or colors that are monochrome. That's the word I'm looking for. Monochrome. So I'm going to separate this, and that's what I wanted you to see. So I've got a pink carnation here. Let's see. Pink carnation here. What else do I have here? I've got these little green, like a little mini hydrangea looking thing here. Some of these little purple, light purple daisies here. Oh, I've got more of the little purple ones here. So I'm grouping them. So you see now I've got this cluster. Then I've got another little carnation here. So I've got 2 carnations here. So that little bud vase I had, I could put these 2 right there because it's perfect. It's tiny. So now, when you go to the craft store or when you go to Michael's or wherever you're going to go, aren't they cute? But I mean, seriously. So can you imagine this like at the end of your coffee table? It just makes it just brightens up the space, right? It just makes the space smile. Hey, oh, it's locked. Hold on one second, my door's locked. Hold on. Sorry, I'm coming back. Okay, so here I am. Okay, sorry, so it just, if a space can smile, that's what I look at, think of it as. So you can think of it, so putting this in like that little bud vase is perfect. So I've grouped, so hold on, I've got another here, so let's see what else I've got here. Yes, my family just walked in. So I'm not a fan of the baby's breath. I mean, we can use it on something, but I prefer just the actual flowers themselves. So we've got that. Make a noise. And then I've got these white ones. So out of this how much was this? $5? What did I say? What was it? This was, oh no, that was $10. But out of those, I've got more lavender here, more purple here. What is this? Okay, this. So if I wanted to put all the purples together, I could, and just put them tightly. Or, depending on the kind of vases I had, I'm periscoping. Okay, the noise, watch the noise. So those of you guys, if you Periscope, it's so great when the family comes in and they're like, awesome. Okay, yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Anyways, so, so you're going to get some little odds and ends like this, and you can see, if you decide, depending on if you have what other vases you have, if you want to use them or not, you don't have to.
30.
So I've got these. So again, that's what I would do. I would just put them in one little vase. So I'm going to, now this guy, same thing. But a lot of times there's enough of these, like this is bigger. Okay, you see that? Do you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? My family is, ooh, now see, that would be pretty. Now that would be really pretty. You could totally do that. I know, right? They're silly. But that would be great because, I mean, that's perfect for a bathroom. It just looks fresh and clean and just, yeah, I like that. And if it's narrow like this, like a little, it'll just hold it like,
Go to my car in the glove
yeah,
box here.
perfect. So I'm going to get, yes, it's very fresh and airy. So I'm going to go and get this little vase now that I just had. Oh, oops, can you please move that? I'm going to get my little vase. Where's my little vase? Oh, I took it over there. Okay. So you guys, you get to see this fun, this is like real life here happening. So, because it's not like a TV set where they have everything like perfectly lined up, right? This is like keeping it real, y'all, keeping it real. It's good for staging. Yes, yes. So are you a realtor? So Deborah, tell me, what do you do? Is this your first time on one of my scopes? Have you been on before? I think you have, haven't you? You saw, your name is familiar. Not sure. Okay. So, okay, so I'm going to cut these. Hey, Dawn McNutt. Okay, so I cut these flowers down here. Dawn McNutt's been to my house many times where she's seen my flowers in action. So Dawn, I'm showing how to, okay, so that's too tall. You see how I did the little measurement. Thank you. I host many luncheons here. I have hosted many luncheons here. And this is how I decorate when I have people over. So this is how it looks like that. It still is a little bit tall, but because there's only 2 of them, I'm going to take this one.
Well, it's real hot. Hold on.
Nope, it's not there.
I'm going to add this to it.
What?
For iPhone notebook.
That cord, it was in my room.
Tomorrow.
Yep. Let's see how this goes.
Probably.
Okay. There we go.
Dad, what are you doing?
Okay. Okay. Shh. Thank you.
Pour it.
Okay. Thank you. Shh.
You didn't eat my phone.
Okay. There we go. And I can still cut it down even shorter if I wanted to. I'm shushing my family.
Why did you pour it?
Okay.
Just wait.
But why did you pour it?
Where's your
See?
cord?
I don't know yet.
And if I want to put something else in here.
But Mom,
Seriously? Okay, sorry. The noise factor. And I can take this, actually I can take these other little ones. But do you see how you just break up? You can get, they're cracking me up, I know. So Peter, Dawn is on here. Dawn is the one with the 2 cats. I showed you the picture on Instagram. Yes, the big furry orange one. Okay, that's Bosco. Okay, so if you're any cat lovers on here, follow Bosco and what is it? Otis. Oh, tell me the name of the Dawn. What is the name of the Instagram account? She just started the Instagram account. I told her to start it because there's lots of cat lovers out
Any
there.
more of this?
Yes,
Where?
it's right there. One of these.
Where?
I don't know. Or is it in the? It might be in my car still.
When did you
what
buy
happened
that?
to all the orange
No.
juice?
Oh no, I did that. That's a brand new one.
Did you leave the eggs in the car?
Okay, I'm on the Periscope. Two grandcats, Bosco and Ollie. So cute. So cute. So I'm just trying to fill this vase up because in case I wanted to, I don't have enough little small vases to do this. So I took one of these arrangements that had multiple types of flowers. You know when you get a bunch of them, no grandchildren. That's okay, we like grandcats. I'm a huge cat lover. I've got my angel. So I just took one of these arrangements that I bought that had different kinds of flowers, and I took out all the fluff, separated them, and I brought them together to do this. And there you go. So this is the final. Nothing super fancy, but I took, something that looked kind of and then most people just will take it and throw. Where am I going to put this one? I don't know. I mean, I might put it like at the end of my bar. I could put it in the powder room. It actually would go great in the powder room because it's actually itty bitty and petite. And my powder room is all gold. So this brings some color to the room. These two daisies I can put in a total other, I don't know what you call them. They're not daisies. They're something else. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I can put them in some some skinny vase that's not very fat, and again, remove some of the leaves so they don't get stinky, because I think that's the part that gets all stinky and moldy and gross, because really this is the pretty part. Are these chrysanthemums? These are, I guess they are mums. I just am thinking of mums that are smaller, the smaller bud. Okay. These are like big budded mums, right? Big bud mums. That's the mister. So anyways, so that's how I do my flowers. I buy flowers from the grocery store. I arrange them monochromatically. Yes. I try to, and you can do this in a very inexpensive way, and it's simple. And you can, bring cheer to the room, bring cheer to your space, and it doesn't have to be anything fancy or expensive. And it's fresh, and it's fun, and it's easy. And let me put these two together and see how it looks together. So we can see what these look like together. So I've got, hold on. Okay, excuse me. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so here are my flowers. Oops, let me move this out of the way. Actually, let me take them totally out of the way. I'm gonna move them totally to a different space right here so we can see them together, away from everything else. My hair looks horrible. I've had an emotional day. Okay.
Is this it?
Okay, there we go.
Stop that.
From where?
There we go.
The room.
Margaret took it. Margaret takes them all the time.
No,
There we
it
go.
was in your room.
Flowers from the grocery store. It's super easy, super simple, and all you have to do is just arrange them by color, take off the leaves, trim them down. Just don't throw them just in a vase and just throw them and go. Kind of manicure them a little bit, groom them a little bit, and you can make them look like $1 million. And I mean, I'm not an expert. I'm not a, florists do a lot more fancy things to them, but I guarantee you the more expensive arrangements, I feel like, are just those short, tight buds, bud vases that they just have all those flowers, That's right. You make more from a little. I mean, I took that one big thing and I just broke it up into different parts, and you can make 3 vases out of it, 3 or 4 vases out of it with the baby's breath, like you said. That's a great idea. Getting the little bud vase and then breaking up the other colors. So it's just a matter of what containers you have. Get creative with the containers, and depending on the containers, you can even do more fun things like get lemon slices and stick them all the way around on the glass, around the border of the glass. So that's just one way to. I had my hair in a bun and I took my hair down in a bun, and I should have left it in a bun. Anyways, so that's it. So any questions, you guys? Yeah, that's just a fun thing. Or you can put berries, like cranberries, in the winter in the bottom, so you don't see the stems. So it just kind of looks something. It looks fun, it looks cool and festive. I love doing things like this, and it just really brightens up a room, and it's easy and it's inexpensive. So, by the way, I am co-hosting a great, fabulous giveaway on my Instagram. So you can, and actually you'll see these flowers on my Instagram. I posted a picture of them earlier today. I got these at Walmart, if you can believe it or not, and they were very inexpensive. So, oh yeah, you are saying home, Mom. Yeah, okay, Dawn, that's your Dawn. Okay, I know. I love home tips. I love home decor, weight loss, food, cooking, beauty, and fashion. I love those things. And Deborah, and every Friday I do cocktail recipes. I've got a great cocktail on the blog today. Go to the oplife.com. Yes, yes. Explaining what? How I did the flowers. Every Friday I do cocktail recipes, and stay at home, Mom. Every Friday I do cocktail recipes, and I've got a great one today with strawberries and limoncello, and it is so easy and it is so good. So Instagram, I've got a great giveaway going, so check it out. You can follow me at the OP Life or Irene Gianos on Instagram. You can follow me on Facebook at the OP Life. And of course, my blog itself, you can check it out at theoplife.com. OP stands for on purpose. And limoncello. Yes, it's so good. And so anyways, it's yummy and it's fresh and it's easy. I use fresh strawberries. I kind of made the recipe up myself. And I'm all about recipes that have great, that do, like I rim the glasses. Thank you, Dawn. Have a great Friday. And anyways, so go check those things out. And I'm doing it's a MacBook Pro, I think. A MacBook Pro is part of the giveaway, so you'll definitely want to go check it out. Okay, have a fantastic Friday. Thank you, Deborah. It's nice meeting you. I enjoyed having you on my scope. And those of you on the replay, thank you as well. Have a wonderful Friday. Take care.